Hey everybody, it's Travis, Product Manager of Europe. Today's video, we're gonna cover how to connect your hybrid to Solis Grid Tied Inverters and get export power management, and also see the inverter on the display and in Solis Cloud. Get ready. So for our basic system, what we have right now is we have the hybrid inverter. So this is say a 60, 50K, 80K, or 125K, all gonna be the same. Then we have our meter from our hybrid, and then we have our grid connection point, and then the transformer that goes to the grid, right? The hybrid, obviously it's a hybrid, so it's connecting batteries and PV panels. And what we want to do now is we want to expand this to connect to our grid tied inverters, right? So this is going to connect here. This is just the communication. So this is just RS485. And then I guess in black, or this is just, we'll just do green right now. So in green, we're going to connect to the grid. So we have our grid connections, 3-phase. And then we have our communications that goes directly to the hybrid. I'll show you how to set this up, and then I'll show you how to set the grid tied inverters. So these are grid tied, but these have to be Solis. You have to remember that. And then we'll show you what it looks like on the screen, what it looks like on Solis Cloud. And you only need 1 meter for this, right? Because it's measuring at this point, which is coming all the power. And then we get all the communication and the power from the other inverters on the RS45 link. So this is going to be, the most important part about this is if you have, say, these S5 or 100K Pro inverters, or even S5 25K, and you want to add storage, this is going to be the setup for you. So say you have an 800 kilowatt plant and you want to add 4 50K hybrids, this is going to be for you. Or say you have a basic system that's 2 50Ks, S5 GC50Ks. This is, and you want to add a 40K hybrid or a 30K hybrid or 50K hybrid. This is going to be the system for you. And also the 50K hybrid can connect PV, so it's a really, really nice way to expand your system and add storage. Okay, this is the 50K hybrid, and if you look right here, you'll see this meter COM, okay? This one is generating, we have a DC power supply doing 3 kilowatts, and you see it going to the grid right here. Okay, the first thing that you're gonna do is you're going to come in here, you're gonna look at the grid, and you're going to, you're gonna go to more on the first settings, right? More, your HMI version needs to be updated, okay? The official version, this is a version you get from service, so you'll have to call service and get this HMI version, F080. There will be an official version released in August 2026. We are in July right now, so next month. So you'll have to get that, and then you'll have to get a 0A for the DSP master, and that's already available. That's your first thing. And then once you get that loaded, you're gonna go to Solis Cloud, and I'll show you that right now.
It's 50K hybrid, Barcelona office. And we're gonna go to our 50K hybrid. So what we're gonna do next is set the control. So we're gonna go to inverter control. Right now this is being added to Solis Cloud phone app, but it's only on the PC version right now. So next, go to smart port here, and then you're gonna see this AC couple on grid side. We need to enable that. Okay, and then we hit smart port again, and then you have more settings. You see that? You have to go out and go back in, unfortunately. Then we're gonna go to second RS45, hit save, and then you should see this 1 and 25, okay? If you don't see that, click out, click back in. The 25 is actually just for my plant because it's a 25 kilowatt grid tied inverter, and I have only 1 inverter, and that's what we're going to test with today. And that's it. I'm going to batch read, make sure everything is good, and then I am done here.
Okay, now after we did the Solis Cloud settings, we're going to come back to the display, and you will look at there. You see this extra inverter on the top here, and then you'll have a communication cable, and because it's not connected, it says 0 kilowatts. So that is what you want to see. If you don't see that, you'll have to go back the next step. Now for our next step, we need to connect the on-site inverters to the hybrid inverter. And so if you see this Ethernet, in some versions it'll say RS45, but this one says Ethernet. So we're gonna connect an RJ45 connection, and now we're gonna go to the on-site PV inverters, and I'll show you what to do there. Okay, next I'm gonna do the communication on the grid tied inverters. Now they're all a little bit different, but it's just RS45A and B, and it's the same across the 50 through 60. Our new versions are 25 through 36K, 40 through 60K, and 80 through 125K, but all of the older versions will work too. So now on our RS45, we have A and B, right? So on the white and dotted blue, or just this is light blue, that goes in A, and it technically looks like this, right, when I plug it in. So the white and light blue on A, and then the dark blue on B, okay? So I'm gonna put that in here. Boom, connection. This is just a lab, so next we're gonna do the display, and I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. All right, hopefully you can see the display. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to settings, the address, and we're gonna need to set it 16, okay? I know that's a little strange, but the first one will be 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is how we have it set. Okay, now we have to do that. Next, we're gonna have to go down to advanced settings. We're gonna go up until you see external EPM set. 5G EPM. There will be a newer version later that will say Solis storage EPM, but you can use the 5G. Hit enter. Okay, now you're all set here. So this is basically just setting those two settings and doing the RS45. I'm gonna turn on the grid and I'm gonna get this generating. All right, now that we got the grid tied 25K connected, we come back to the hybrid, and this is the hybrid screen. So now we're gonna zoom in and look at it. All right, so we have 2.8 kilowatts from our own PV connected to the hybrid, and then we have 3.1 kilowatts coming from the 25K external grid tied Solis inverter. Make sure it's Solis inverter. And then we have 5.9 kilowatts going out to the grid because our battery's full. But we want zero export, so we go into storage mode, go into max export. We hit that to 0 because that's what we need nowadays, 0 export. The hybrid immediately went down to 0, and then it sends a command to the on-site grid tied inverter, go to 0, and now we're at 0 export. That's beautiful, right?